Good morning, everybody. Sorry I'm late. Better late than never. Better late than never, fam. Isn't that the saying? Better late than never. Okay. I wasn't even sure I was gonna make it. Do have to warn people in a couple months when the time changes where I live. We'll be doing probably night streams sometimes in the week. So we'll get that schedule sorted a couple months away. Couple months away, fam. Yo, Marcel, I appreciate that. Chris, good morning. Q-Ball, how we doing? First time here, first time chatting. I'd love to see you. Nash Day, Sorellis, how are you? It's cool being in that chat last night, Sorellis. Gonna have to I gotta get into Q's chats more. I gotta be a little more social. I'm just busy, man. I'm just so busy. Like, having children is one of the busiest things ever. You know, having children is easily one of the busiest things you could do. Hanging out with your children, obviously, and stuff. Bam, we are seeing a very tight consolidation on Bitcoin right now. I hate to bring up the 1 minute chart, but yes, sir, we're bringing it up. Okay. A very, very tight consolidation here. Really interested to see what happens here. Don't love the funding, fam. As many people that are calling squeezes as they want, there isn't that many shorts to squeeze. Here, at least. I believe there is a bigger squeeze if they could breach the 42 point... what is it? 43.5, excuse me. If they could get up above 43.5, we're gonna get some momentum in a squeeze. But now we've just seen really a range. We've really seen a range, fam. We're gonna pull up the 2-day chart here on Bitcoin real quick. We're gonna look at that 2-day candle. All right, we got 8 hours left in the 2-day candle. It's not the worst candle in the world. That's good news. Volatility isn't bad. Still hard to read. We got some hot volatility right now. Basically, fam, what's happened here on the volatility is we had a top. This is a top right here. This is a typical top and volatility, right? This volatility was started by selling. Volatility could be started by extreme volatility like this can be started by sellers or buyers, but it's basically tides moving, okay? It's a big storm. That's what I like to call it, all right? And really, there was, you know, just kind of minor action on this whole way up until this hot volatility. We got some hot volatility here. We certainly did here once we reached that 40K zone, but it's still even cooled off. Got a top here on the volatility on the 2-day. 2-day closes today. That's why we're looking at it, fam. 8 hours left, holding the 50 MA on the 2-day. That's really important to me. It may not be important to you, but I like seeing that if I'm going to be looking for a long, okay? Let's go down to the daily real quick, and that's one I'm very, very concerned with. This daily right now is compressing. You do not want to see a compressed bounce, fam. All right? What am I talking about, a compressed bounce? Well, simply when you come down here after this huge move, you're going to want to see a bigger wick than the previous 2 big wicks, okay? That's just basic common sense right there, okay? 2, you're going to want to see some increase in volatility. That was not an increase in volatility. In fact, the most recent high volatility came from a red candle. I'm going to highlight this one right here. Right here, everyone see this? The most recent high of volatility, we're in a compression right now, came from a red candle. That's not a good look, fam, okay? A dead candle, a red candle, compression on one, that's not a bounce. You don't want to see compression on a bounce. I'm okay with seeing compression on a pivot, okay? So what I mean is they could have pivoted here, compressed that daily, and I would have loved last night to just at that daily open. We're talking about UTC 0.00001 second. When they printed this volatility, all I wanted to see was a flat here or an increase in volatility, which would have gave me kind of that crystal ball to know, hey, that's a pivot, okay? Kind of a U right here, right? An up, look, an up, a down, and then this one looked like this one, or was the least equivalent to this, which it hasn't been all day. We went to 40.4K, 40.5K today with compression. I saw it. I watched the price action at that time this morning. I wake up fairly early to catch the best price action of the day. And so I woke up shortly after London opened and I saw that this didn't even increase over 40K. In fact, it compressed. It compressed, fam. So right now we're seeing compression on the daily. This is very concerning. This does not look like a bounce to me, okay? Pull up some bigger kind of variables, fam, okay? Here's the daily. We're gonna pull up these bigger variables. We'll go over each variable, okay? If I were to just, let's bring up, actually, we're gonna use a separate chart here. Let's go ahead and jump over here to, let's show them to the Coinbase chart. That's fine with me, all right? If they were gonna hit demand, let's just talk about demand. If they were going to hit demand, fam, you're gonna wanna see at least, I'm going to be very conservative here. Very conservative here. Yeah, we're done. We're done. Bitcoin just broke that 1 minute pennant that we were just looked at for a second ago down. So we're in my opinion, it looks like it's about to break. It's a strong possibility we're going down. You do not want to see compression on a bounce. This isn't a bounce, okay? Minimum. Basic TA. Okay, basic TA, fam. You want to hit some type of demand. I'm being very conservative with this box, fam. I want to see the wick touch the box. I'm being very conservative. What do I mean by that? This box really should be probably right there. You want the wick to at least touch the bodies of the candles of demand, fam, of the base built here over X amount of time. You want to at least see the bodies, but I'm going to be conservative. I'm going to pretend like I want to see 100K tomorrow. I don't really give a fuck if we see 100K ever, okay? But I like the volatility of this asset, so I'll continue to trade this asset. But this, to me, I'm being very conservative. We didn't even touch the demand, okay? We didn't even touch the demand, fam. Now, that should be the most concerning part. Could we have bounced? Sure. They could have bounced, fam. The only, excuse me, I got allergies right now, okay? So I'm going to be blowing my nose and stuff. The only, now I'm more concerned, fam. Okay, I'm more concerned because this, to me, I can't tell you we're bouncing. I can't. I just can't tell you we're bouncing. We're going to have to get over 39.4 for me to be convinced that we're bouncing, fam. Okay? I want to get over 39.4 with a 4-hour candle to be convinced we're bouncing. I'm not quite seeing that right now. Could we get over? We sure could. But with this volatility compressed, it's just very concerning. The fact we didn't hit the demand box is very concerning. It only means that if the bounce, let's talk about the real bounce, okay? Whether this is the real bounce or we need to go lower for the real bounce. If the bounce needs to hit here, fam, okay, that the bounce needs to hit here, you're going to need a bounce, okay? You're going to need a good bounce. This is our target for another short, the easiest short in the world, opportunity. But this is my main target, 45 to 47K. We could get up here. That's fine with me. 45 to 47K is really my target for another swing short. If we're going to get up there, we got to get deeper. We're going to have to see expansion up. All they're doing is holding right now, fam. That's all they're doing. We don't really have, there's not the demand you want to see right here. Okay? They're not, there's just, they don't have that demand, fam. This is, you know, there's nothing that's changed right now. We have compression on volatility. The 2-day is okay for now. With 8 hours left, it could get really ugly. Let's look at the 8-hour candle real quick. I think we're going to have it. Yeah, this is, okay, this is where it's going to come down to. In 22 minutes, we got the 8-hour close, okay? We're going to have one more 8-hour left in this day. That's going to bring us to the close of the day. And if we have any type of flat close here, the next 8-hour candle will definitely expand down. So what will happen is if we get a flat green candle, we're talking about no body, it'd have to close worse than it is right now. So we have a 8-hour open of 39,954. If it closes around that level, fam, and green, I would even argue red with body. Okay, red flat, that's a mixed signal to me. Red with body, I won't get into the details of too much how you're reading these volatility signals. But I just know that you're not going to want to lose that 8-hour in 21 minutes. So that's going to be really important for the bulls. We'll definitely watch that in the next 22 minutes. 4-hour, the 4-hour does not look that bad. You know, we're inside the candle. Looks like we're holding the level for now, fam. We are holding that level. Yeah, we're holding that level now. I didn't really want to lose that level in at all, but you know, for 20 minutes left, could definitely hold that. You know, let's go over here to Solana. I've been looking at Solana. Solana's the same thing, fam. I've been looking at this setup. I haven't, you know, posted it. I haven't posted the setup or anything, but this is kind of my long setup here for Solana. It didn't hit my demand box. It didn't hit the demand at all. I guess it did a little bit. It did hit a little bit into the zone. If we were gonna take a closer look at that, let's check out Solana and how I, you know, more or less found that that demand zone, right? Oh, I don't want to use it. Let's go over here to Solana Binance. All right, we're gonna just go ahead and clean this chart up a little bit. We don't even need that. You guys see that? That's another thing too. Look at this. Let's just talk about basic structure here. I mean, I didn't even got to talk about this, but yeah, well, look, fam, do we really think Solana's bounced? I mean, we're really expecting some type of. If you think Solana's bounced, you're expecting a deviation here, okay, fam? All right, we're just expecting a deviation here. Could break back up into the flag, this giant pennant flag, whatever you want to call it. Consolidation. If you were to break back up, let's say, let's get over $95. Friday's highs, right? Friday's highs last week were about $95. It's kind of where the pivot happened, the bearish pivot broke down trend. That's when the trend broke, really. Bring up the 200 EMA on Solana. And we're watching this one because it's a good trade. It's always going to be a good trade. And this is the most concerning, fam. Technically, this is what I call the lights out move. We have the 50 EMA crossing the 200 EMA, fam. That really marks the top, okay? That marks the top. Now, I'm going to go ahead and hide the price action here, hide the drawings here. I'm going to get rid of the 21 EMA. I've gone over this a few times, but maybe this is your first time here. I have no problem talking about this again. 4-hour large trend on Solana, and historically speaking, this is the top, okay? So if you go back over here to the bull market, all right, we had a flag here, broke up here. Now look how close this is the 50 EMA, the blue one, and the 200 EMA. I want to point this same exact scenario, fam. This same exact scenario happened right here, where we got really, really tight, right? Doesn't this look like just like last week on Solana? Got really, really tight here, right? 50 EMA got close to crossing the 200 EMA, never crossed that 200 EMA. This is the previous bull run, and that sent us up to new highs. All right, it wasn't until we crossed right here specifically. We crossed it. Look at this. Made that new low, made that lower high. So we made the lower low, lower high, right? That's a breakdown in trend right there. You guys all see that, right? Lower low, lower high. And then it was all downhill from there. That was the top of Solana. In fact, it made a head and shoulders. So if we're talking about kind of the same thing right now, fam, that's what we're seeing right here. We're seeing that on just an EMA, MA perspective, okay? We have the 50 cross the 200 EMA. They're touching, they're kissing. Could this be like the last top? Again, we were just talked about it. In a general sense, here it is, right? Broke trend. We had this downtrend, broke trend, make that lower low. Could Bitcoin cooperate here? Hold that 39,950 level in 20 minutes, and then get this bounce, and then we're gonna make that whatever it is, lower high. I like to use fibs for that, right? So I like the little projection to the 786. Yep, there it is. Okay. So my zone for another short on Solana and confirmation of a lower low would be, somewhere in here. Could even target it tighter as we got up there. But right now it looks like Bitcoin's holding on. Solana doesn't look that bad. Again, that 4 hours pretty tight candle inside the candle test. But this trend is over, right? The trend is over for Sol. This pretty much proves it to me. They would have to save this, today, tomorrow, for it not to be over. But they're kissing. I don't think we even kissed back then before we made the new high. So this is something I'm watching out for. Obviously, is this would be a great swing short. And even if you caught the 102 down here, well, they're always got those swing shorts going on, family. They always got those going on. But Bitcoin has to cooperate. We have to hold this 39,980. Looks like, yeah, 39,980 here in 15 minutes. That would be most appropriate thing right now, I think, would be for us to look for longs if they held that. 39,981 on Bitstamp. 20 minutes is a long time, fam. And to only be holding it by over $100, it's a little concerning. I just don't trust this bounce. I don't trust this bounce right now. Which EMAs are you recommended used for higher time frames? Well, Vortex, that's a great question. Personally, me, um, if you can just use the 21 EMA and the 50 EMA, I don't think that, and that's what I mostly use for trading. Okay, I use this for trading. Now, identifying a macro trend change, you could use the 2150, right? You could just wait for the cross. But like seeing speed and speed over large trends, things like that, I personally think like you got to use your 200 EMA. You got to use your 200 MA. So like if you guys don't know this, all right, and we'll go over this right now. I have no problem going over this right now. Let's get rid of these drawings. We'll go over just the 200s, okay? So I got my 200 MA, and the orange one's the 200 EMA, okay? Now, if you guys don't know this, the only difference between an exponential, the only thing between an exponential moving average and a moving average is speed. Speed. Everyone catch that? Speed, okay? Like fast and furious speed. Now, when an EMA, the same EMA. So if I'm using the 50 EMA and the 50 MA, okay, that's what I'm talking about now. I gotta be using the 200 EMA and the 200 MA for this example, the 100 EMA and the 100 MA. These two right here, by using them side by side, one EMA, one MA, will I give you an identify speed of trend. Okay, what do I mean by that? When the 200 EMA, right, crosses above the 200 MA, it means it's a bullish trend. Okay, it's like the trend is starting to speed up. Okay, when the 200 EMA crosses below the 200 MA, like up here, the trend is slowing down. So we crossed here, trend slowed down. We started moving quickly enough to where it caught back up, and then we slowed down here, and we've really been slowing down. Now you're starting. You see here at the top, they got close to making the trend fast, never crossed it back over to be a fast bullish again. And now the 200 EMA just sat under there. And now, even more so, we have space, okay? Whenever you see that space there, okay, you get the space, you want to keep them tight. This will give you the speed of a trend, okay, fam? The 200 EMAs, you can use the 100 EMA and the 100 MA. So an exponential moving average is your fast one. It will be fast, bullish. Your moving average is slow. When the EMA is above the MA, it's bullish, fast trend, bullish, fast trend. And then when the EMA is below the MA, it's slowing down, bearish trend. It's turning into a bearish trend. And these are, they're lags. There's some lagging into it. Look at this. This is a perfect example. Had you turn bullish right here, the price, oops, sorry, that's not what I want to do. The price, if you had you turn bullish here when the exponential moving average moved above this and never crossed, the price of Bitcoin was 26,681. You could have used your 21 EMA and 50 MA as confluence here. All right, so let's look at when that 4 hour turned bullish. So we were bearish here, bearish here. We got bullish here, bearish here, bullish here, bearish here, bullish here, and then we never turned bearish again. We never turned bearish again. So you could have waited really till, look at this flow right here, right? The EMA and MA. You had the 21 EMA above the 50 MA cross, right? This was bullish. The 21 EMA and the 50 MA were above the 200 EMA on the 4 hour, and the 21 EMA and the 50 MA were above, the 200 EMA was above the 200 MA, bullish. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this is a very nice bullish trend. You can see them trying to work back time here to get that trend. You see how they had the yellow above the blue, above the orange, above the red. Everything's flowing right there on the 4 hour. That was a beautiful 4 hour trend. And look, we slowed down here. Like we started to slow down here. Once we slowed down here on the 200 EMA and the 200 MA, it got choppy. That's when the chop happened. But guess what? They had a nice explosive move up there to 44K. Speed of trend went bullish again. That held us up here most of the time. Then it got slowed down. Tried to get it bullish here on the move up, never crossed, and then that was it. So 11 minutes left. Looks like Bitcoin's going to hold. Doesn't look the worst here. I'm just cautious. I don't think I'm going to enter any longs till Bitcoin closes a 4 hour above 40.4. Right now, we're really seeing a range. We're seeing this range. If we're talking about just the basic stuff here, let's go back here. Really just seeing this range, fam. Which is a little concerning. White, fine. And then this is not, that's not sufficient for me. This is not deep enough. We didn't hit demand. We're talking, this is what we hit, fam. This isn't demand. You know what I'm saying? This isn't demand. This whole mumbo jumbo is demand, fam. Throw me a wick in there. Throw me a wick, preferably. You know, we were looking at this chart. This chart, this is a sexy chart to me, okay? This is a really sexy chart. But I got some really good reads here, right? The points of control here in this area, and then we moved up to a new range, right? This area. Those are my targets, 37.2, 34.7 for some really good bounces, price action. We have to have some reactions there. That's where I see it. I could see them also taking it back to previous monthly open, right? We talked about this yesterday. That's 37.7. Previous monthly open, a December monthly open. That would be a good area to bounce as well. You could see a little bit on the node here, right? The VPVR. This is kind of the fixed range profile of a VPVR, but it still works, right? You could see this is a good bounce area. Anywhere in there, we didn't hit that. We just didn't. It's just pathetic. Anybody call, you know, I can't risk a long right here. I could risk a long with a 4 hour break above, you know, looks like 40.6 really. But I can't risk a long here. The daily volatility is very low. We didn't hit demand. I think this is a dead cat. This really looks like a dead cat to me. It just 100%. Let's see here. We probably got maybe a wick to the meme line, right? Maybe a wick up here to 40.7. Trying to work that. I just don't see it, fam. I don't see it. 8 minutes left in the close, and we're $70 over the line I want to hold. I just don't see it, fam. Fashionably late, OBL. So Vortex, I hope that answered your question. I want to listen to a little music in the background, fam. Let's listen to a little music. I don't see Bitcoin going anywhere. We got to really hold this. If we don't hold that 39,980 on Coinbase, not a good look, fam. Not a good look. We're holding it by $50 now. $50, fam. We got 7 minutes to the 4 hour close, fam. We didn't hit Savage's even moderate demand zone, but we might as well even talk about the real demand zone again, fam. Let's go to this ugly looking chart for you, maybe, me, no. 37.2, you know, 37.7. Those are that's a good area. Give me a little 37.2, 37.7. Solana has kind of the same thing, fam. It didn't hit my demand zone. It only matters if it hits my demand zone. It doesn't matter if it hits a shitfluencer's demand zone. You know, it has to hit real demand, fam. And the real demand for Solana 73. Okay, you got your fixed range profile, the VPVR, fixed range VPVR. Really love to use this. Looks really good. It's amazing to me too. Look at this. This is. I'm gonna put this. Tuck this right there. This is, look at the, what was I gonna call it? Solana. Solana looks much better than Bitcoin on the 4 hour. I find that, I find that interesting. This beat is so sick, by the way. Aren't alts overall looking weak? Yeah, OBL, they are. They certainly are. I mean, Sol is under resistance right now. I would not long it here. Look at Sol and look at Bitcoin 4 hour. I mean, you're gonna long alts. Look at that. And look at Sol. Why is it so flat? This is my long. That's the long. Staggered my limits here. Staggered my limits. Let's go. Let's stagger some limits. Let's stagger some limits, fam. I'm gonna get rid of all my limits. I'm not chasing this shit. Let's pull up some Teal Street. Let's stagger some limits, fam. All right, I'm just gonna put some, what is it? Some, not even that big. All right, here's the Sol chart. Look at this, no bounce. There was no bounce, fam. This is just some weak ass shit, dude. No bounce, fam. This ain't a bounce to me. I mean, maybe, but. All right, so I want to match this up. Oh, my shit is not showing. Hold on. Hold on. Nope. 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 Oh, I moved it. I'm such an idiot. There we go. All right. All right, so where do I want to put them? I want to put them 72 to 75. All right. 75, 40. 73. All right. And you got to realize these exchanges may wick much further. So I'm going to go ahead and just stagger them. I'm not even going crazy here, look. But like, you gotta realize I'm laddering right here, right? Oh. Now let's get in some tighter time frames. All right, that's perfect. All right, so I want to spread these. I'm just gonna drag them. Okay, I want to move my bids a little higher here. Teal Street, fam. Teal Street. Make sure you're using Teal Street. And then I'm gonna just throw some more in here. And I want to make them tighter, right? So I want to get some in here, right? I'm just gonna. It's like fishing, fam. You're just throwing a bunch of bait in the water. That should be good. That's good. Yeah, that's good right there, right, fam? How's Bitcoin looking? We got 2 minutes. It's just holding. Very, very concerning that we didn't get deeper on these alts, fam. Some did get deep though. I did notice some got deep. Like I liked Gala. I liked Gala. I really did. Let's go look at Gala. We talked about that one yesterday. Look at that. I don't think it's moved. Has it moved since we posted it? No, it hasn't moved. Looks really good though, fam. This one looks really good. Let's talk about Gala for a second. Daily support right here, right? This is a clean flip, fam. Volatility isn't bad. So I think there's a chance that like Gala, as long as Bitcoin holds, and that's going to be the question, right? Is Bitcoin going to hold? Is Bitcoin going to break above 40.4, 40.6? But Gala right now has, you know, it's engulfing. Nice wick, right? Nice wick engulfing, but, you know, look at what does engulfing mean? Right? Like, what does engulfing mean in that sense? That's my thing. What does that mean? Here's engulfing, followed by an ugly red candle. Yeah, it's doesn't look that great. It should look better than this, you know. I would say that the daily gala chart should look better than this. Curious. Let's see what we got here. This zone, as far as price action goes. As far as price action goes. All right. Yo, alt request, fam. Give me some alts. Alt request time. Now's the time. Throw them up in chat. Yeah. Oh, let's look at the new Bitcoin print too. I just don't love this. I love the setup. Like, I do like it that we hit the tag that daily. It just doesn't look like a great bounce right now. Now it could change. It could totally change. Doesn't look like a great bounce, fam. Just wondered, is it like a little falling wedgie? Little falling wedgie here. Joa, thank you for that follow. I don't know. That's not really a. It's not really a falling wedge to me. I'll leave up the resistance meme line, but I wouldn't call that a falling wedge. Looks like we're gonna have to take this one lower. Sorellis, you here? Didn't you say no worries, rip? Yo, Sorellis, didn't you say like 17? 17 was your interest? 1776? Yeah. I could see that too. Right under this what is it? Under the 4-hour pocket here? Yeah, I could see that hit. This is a tough one to take right now. I wouldn't oops. I wouldn't fuck around. I wouldn't fuck around with longs right now. I think it's a little bit knife catching, fam. This just doesn't. I'm telling you right now, this daily support it hit really looks good. Bitcoin looks like shit, and until Bitcoin gets above 40.4, 40.6, I'm not sure this is a bounce at all. I'm not sure. I don't think this is a bounce. This is such a man. This would be such a bad area to lose for Gala. We got to get a wick lower, I guess. I don't know why it wouldn't bounce here. Look at that. That's just a really clean pivot. That white line right here. I don't like these on this chart. All right. Let's look at some alts. We gotta look at alts real quick. All right, compression here. This is a little bear flaggy, right? Little bear flaggy thing. Right? You don't want to see that in any shape or form. This is not a strong reaction. I'm gonna go and check. All right, link. Have you tried it? We can't see your chart, big dog. Did I switch it? All right, link. Link. Link, you know, one across this 1 hour. Let's see how that 30-minute looks. They're fighting a 30-minute. So look, this is, man, Link. What's going on with Link? You know, unbiased opinion, not the greatest look right there. First off, you got the 30-minute trend. We got it back up. Got that 30-minute trend. Okay. Lost it. We got a fucking rising wedge, bear flag, whatever you want to call it. Now we've lost that 30-minute. Look at it. Got the 30-minute trend. Lost the wedge. Lost. Do we have expansion here? Oh, this could. All right. Here we go. Let's do it, fam. Let's just go ahead and do a little bit of. Let's do a live trade right now. Let's do it. We got a trade. I like it. I like the setup. I don't think it's huge risk here. We're 100% taking this friggin' setup. And 100% taking it right now, fam. Taking this Link setup right now. You guys are watching it right now. All right, here's Link. All right, let's go back here. This is the setup, fam. All right, let's gonna set up some fucking Link shit right here. I don't want to go crazy. Nothing big. Let's take a small size here. Then add on the way down. There we go. There we go. All right, look, that's the setup, fam. Taking it live right now. Boom. Oops. Hold on. Boom. Okay, took it. It's not a crazy position. I don't go crazy, man. I don't go crazy. You guys gotta realize if Link drops these lows right here, we're talking about a huge move. Why do you need to take this huge? You don't need to go crazy, man. Like, this is a, yeah, I'll take 4% on an all day. I'll take 4% all day. So I went short, probably add a little bit more. Love this setup. Take it, Marmalade. Yo, thank you for that follow. We can now. That was earlier. Yeah, I fucked up, Dunger. I moved my teal street. I was trying to get used to the transitions, fam. Link, take it. Big Comb with the shout out on the Link. I love that setup. Big Comb, the man. Oh, man. Big Comb coming in. It was Sorellis yesterday's Big Comb coming in with the play. Big Comb coming in with the play. Stop losses your highs, fam. Just go ahead and that's it. Stop loss your highs. I would have loved to see this here, but you know, Bitcoin looks like shit. This is expanding on the 30-minute. Let's see how our 8-hour looks. Oh yeah, that's a sell signal. We were talking about it earlier, fam. We were talking about this earlier. Flat body expansion. No, we're not going up. I doubt it. Let's look at Bitcoin here. Don't love that close. Weakness. 8 hours, we've moved up. 8 hours, we've moved up a 0.5%. And in 16 hours, 2 8-hour candles, we've moved up a 0.5%. Weakness. All right, we got some big closes coming up soon. I won't be live for them. A 9-hour here. Looks heavy. Oh, I'm still on the wrong chart. God damn it. Here we go. Link. We're just looking. Not Link. Yeah, Link. Let me show you this Link. I love the setup on Link. Big Comb with the shout out. Oh yeah. Look at this low volatility, fam. Look, we got no bounce. Where's my bounce on the 9-hour? Where's my bounce? Where's my bounce on the 12-hour? We haven't even bounced. The volatility don't lie. The volatility doesn't lie, fam. Yo, Big Dirt, thank you for the follow. The volatility don't lie. We don't have a bounce. I don't see a bounce on the 12-hour. Give me my bounce. No bounce. No bounce for Link yet. This is just curling over, baby. You seen it here live, fam. Where's the bounce, I ask? Where's the bounce? You ain't tricking me. You ain't fooling me. You no way. Oh yeah. Y'all see it, right? Let's see, which chart is this? Let's go here. Yeah, I see it. I see it right now. Where's my bounce? Where's my bounce? Give me a real bounce and I will really long it. Yeah, let's walk it. Let's walk sideways out of that bear flag. Let's walk right. Yeah. I don't know how we're calling this bullish here. In fact, fam, might as well do it right now. I'm gonna take a Bitcoin short too. We're taking the Bitcoin short, fam. We're taking the Bitcoin short. We're taking the link short. I'm gonna target 38K. I'll be conservative. Taking it right now. Okay, sauce it up, fam. I'd like to go a little bit bigger with my Bitcoin trades, though. I tend to take a little bit bigger size. Not crazy. I'm not like a whale or anything. I don't need to be a whale. I don't need to be a whale, dude. People, dude. I know whales. I don't need. Even if I had that much money to blow all the time, I don't know if I'd ever be a whale. All right, we're gonna go with a simple 10K here. I want to make sure I short it, not long it. Did I click that? Oh, I did. All right, perfect. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put my stop loss here. There you go. Stop loss. Right, let's go over here to link. Send it, fam. Link, stop loss. Okay. Now I go back to bed. SEI. Yeah, we'll look at SEI. Now I just simply go back to bed. I'm simply going back to bed. Listen, fam, I'm not going to put these calls up in the Discord. If you ain't here, you ain't making money. All right? If you don't watch the VOD, you ain't getting this trade. That's what comes down to. Come to class or fucking go kiss ass. All right? That's all I got to say. Yeah, slow bleeder. Bitcoin do not look good, fam. It just don't look good. SEI. Let's go look at the SEI chart. SEI. I got it somewhere here. No, that was Sue. SEI. I gotta go back through the alt requests here, fam, because I missed some there. Going off on link. I mean, they all got the same look. They all got the same look. This is Link 2.0. This is what? Oh yeah, 2-hour dead candle. Give me a flat green candle. It's all puking anyways. It's all puking anyways. I'm on the wrong fucking thing. God damn it. Here's SEI. SEI. Same thing, rising kind of wedge looking thing. You know, let's look at the 12-hour. Did it have a bounce like Link? Not really. It's compressing on this 12-hour. That could be good. It's compressing on this 12-hour. Doesn't look bad. It doesn't look that bad right now. 12 hours engulfing though. It didn't have much of a bounce. It had more than Link. 8-hour engulfed. 8-hour compressing up. It's bearish. This is bearish. Look, rising wedge. Bearish. Barry must be selling more, or people that have a lot of Bitcoin. Let's look at Metis. I've been seeing a lot of things about this. Is it this one? Metis? Is Metis the one that I mean, look at Metis. Look at this. Daily red candle. Okay. Bleeding down. 2-day doesn't look that great. 2-day actually doesn't look bad. It's got some compression here. I do like this compression on the daily here. Let's see here. Might be due for a bounce. It certainly could be. This is compressed a lot. This 12-hour has to hold. This 12-hour has to hold on Metis for it to hold. But I mean, look, let's zoom out, fam. Look at this daily on Metis. It's not the great. Wrong overlay, wrong screen. Yeah, my bad, guys. My bad. I'm gonna fucking figure it out at some point. I'm gonna just, you guys, I mean, it makes, listen, when I spend time on the wrong screen, it just forces you guys to, it forces you guys to talk. So that's why it's a trick. It's a trick I'm using. But, you know, really, Metis could, again, like we're talking about, hit the demand zone. I mean, why, come on, hit this demand zone right here. Hit one. So sad. So sad right there, right? Like, sad bounce. Sad, pathetic bounce. It's compressing. I mean, there's a good sign with the compression here. 1 hour is holding right now. You know, bear flaggy. I just don't I don't trust the bounce across the board. This don't look good, fam. You know, bear flaggy looking thing. Really close to the bottom here. You know, I don't play these like, I wouldn't say this is outside. It's within the wicks, but it's flirting with Metis is flirting with that Doge. Let's look at Doge. The dog coin. All right, Dogecoin. Yeah, I mean, it looks bad, right? Looks bad. Look at this short we took. Elon Musk, thank you very much. I've closed it already, but you could have held this. Look at, I mean, this this has not been invalidated in any way, shape, or form. Posted that over the weekend. Great trade. 1 hour, right? We're only 18 minutes in this 1 hour. It's compressing, but we're coming off of a zero volatility candle. This is another good short. This is another, you know, I'm not going to take this one. I think I think I'm good. I'm good for taking another trade. I don't need to over trade here, but this, you know, looks really good so far. Low volatility, coming off of zero volatility candle. You know, I think just slow bleed, fam. 2 hours holding for right now. We want to see that 2 hour expand in the next hour and 50 minutes. So 40 minutes, we'll have to watch that. Yeah, we'll see. We will see, fam. Listen, I'm gonna call it. If I hold on, let me get over all the alt requests. Doge, SUI. Can you take a look? See this? Yeah, I've never heard of it, but I don't mind taking a look at this. This is an easy invalidation. All these highs right here. I surely wouldn't long. I'd like to see some. I wouldn't long here anymore. I just wouldn't. Bitcoin looks like shit. All right, CTIS. CTIS. An OKX coin. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just little parabolic, you know. Only problem is it's right underneath the resistance. I don't mind this expansion on the daily. This is kind of distributive nature though. This is a distributive nature right there. Kind of the RSI on the daily. Probably some big bearish divergence here. Yeah, that's a bearish divergence. You know, I'd like to see a daily close over that 11 cents, 11.5 cents on CETUS, and then I'd be interested in some longs. Something, you know, we're talking. That would be kind of a long trigger for me to get a daily close over that, maybe a 4-hour close. Yeah, this is a really clean chart, actually. I really like this chart. This is a nice chart. Kind of lost the 4-hour support there. I'd like to see, you know, something like this. If we're gonna long, right? But look at this. So this is how I use that volatility indicator, right? We're at range highs on this coin. We're at range highs. This would be a great short opportunity. This is our deviation. This is our swing failure pattern. I'm not a bear. I'm strictly telling you from a TA standpoint, love this setup. This is a swing failure pattern, you know, retest of range highs. This is range highs, range lows. So let's come back down to range lows. This is a great short opportunity. The 4 hours got compression too. I think this is a great short opportunity here. You know, throw it above that one. Hold on, I want to check out the fibs. Let me check out the fibs real quick. See where we're at here. Oh yeah, there's so much confluence on this short, fam. I mean, we're so much confluence on this short. Okay, get rid of that. I don't think that's a very rare. That's not gonna happen. This is it. So see this on our dip, held up, didn't even go to range lows after we broke down from this swing failure pattern, from this deviation of range. This is a short opportunity at range highs. You look for shorts, just like we did Solana at 102, 103. At range lows, you look for longs. This is a simple short setup for me. This is a great setup. I would take this. I would take this all day, every day. Bitcoin short looks good so far, right? The link short. Let's check out the link here. How we printing right here? It looks all right. It's getting there. You know, it's getting there. So yeah, I mean, things are looking good, fam. I think this is a good. I think it's just a slow bleed. Slow bleed. Don't get chopped. This is a short opportunity, fam. We're as far as Bitcoin's concerned, right? We are at a short opportunity here. Again, ranges, right? Let's just talk about the range. We're in this range. We're simply in this range right here, right? So we're gonna, you know, this is it for me. This could be choppy here, or you know, likely. I think this is gonna be the likely scenario. Like that, okay? Something like that. That'd be good. So we gotta see our deviation. I don't know if it's gonna be as low as 36.5. 37.7 would be my first area of interest. FGUUUJJ, thank you for that follow. Bears retested the previous lows. Yeah. Anyways, fam, mad love. Be safe. Put those stops up. I ain't perfect. I appreciate all you. Maybe we hit this meme line. Maybe they're trying to send it to this meme line. Or retest the 40.8. 40 point. You know, this is pretty clean line if you ask me. $40.7. But yeah, look at me, right? We're still. It's been a couple attempts to get through here, and we've been unsuccessful. Not the greatest look. Anyways, mad love. Appreciate all you. I'll be on tomorrow. Look out for me tomorrow. And be safe. I'll give updates in the Discord if something changes. On this good song too. Shame. Yep, I'll give updates.